My name is Jesse, and I work with small businesses in the government marketplace. You're listening to FedBiz 5, where you get informed, get connected, and get results on everything government contracting. Hello, and welcome to another episode of FedBiz 5. Anthony is here. How's it going, Anthony?
Pretty well, thanks. Thanks for asking.
He's with us today to talk about the GSA schedule. So let's jump right in, Anthony. What is the GSA schedule?
All right, so the GSA schedule is, and sometimes it's called the Federal Supply Schedule, but the GSA, it's a long-term contract by the General Services Administration. Currently, it's the MAS schedule, or the Multiple Award Schedule, MAS, and they contain pre-negotiated prices. There's delivery terms. In other words, everything is predetermined when you get on the GSA schedule, which is something of a process.
So what is the requirement to get on the GSA schedule?
All right, so you have to have financial stability. You have to be in a business for at least 2 years. You have to have satisfactory past performance, and that could be commercial. And your products have to be commercially available. And you have to be compliant with the Trade Agreements Act. So they're going to go through and they're going to look at your financials. They're going to look at your work. They're going to, they're going to vet you out. And when you get to the other side, the good news is you become a preferred vendor with the federal government, which means that any federal buyer can purchase from you. Your pricing is already listed. Your terms and conditions are already listed, and you'll end up in one of two places. Typically, you'll end up either on GSA eBuy or GSA Advantage, and everything's there. So the government buyer can theoretically go in, look up look up the information that they're looking for, find your company, look at your pricing, say, okay, you're the guy or gal, and purchase from you.
Right. So what's the history on why the GSA was established?
It was established right after World War II, and it was designed to streamline administrative work for the federal government. They wanted to dispose of war surplus goods and, to stockpile strategic supplies for wartime and that sort of thing. It has come to be more of an area where you can provide discount resources to GSA federal agencies all over the world. And some state and local governments use the GSA as well. So that's what it's become now. It's just, its entire purpose all along has been to make purchasing easier for the federal government.
So you told me, what it is, when it was established. Can you tell me a little bit more on how it works?
So it's a 5-year contract, and then it's renewable 3 times. So it establishes a long-term relationship. There are some revenue requirements that you have to maintain in order to maintain your schedule. In order for a GSA schedule to be effective, you have to market it. It's a lot easier to find you if they know who you are, and the best way for them to know who you are is to market to them.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to mention before we call it a day?
No, I think that pretty well covers it. I mean, I would encourage people to investigate it before they started moving down that path.
That's fantastic advice. Thank you so much.
All right.
By now, I think everybody knows you bring the knowledge. So I appreciate you coming on.
All righty. Thanks, Jesse.
You got it. But before we go, FedBiz Access has an offer exclusively for our FedBiz 5 podcast listeners. Test drive the Market Intel database free for 30 days. Just visit fedbizaccess.com/market-intel and use coupon code INTEL30 at checkout. That's INTEL 30. The Market Intel database is your subscribed insight to buyers and competitors, giving you the FedBiz advantage to win government awards. Today's podcast is sponsored by FedBiz Access, government contracting made simple. Visit them at fedbizaccess.com or contact them at 888-299-4498.